Hello, I'm here, top of church, see Primark Boaties and very busy, noisy. Wednesday afternoon, Jimi Hendrix is back with 2 other guitarists. So it's going to be loud, ladies and gentlemen, out of my control, but who cares? Enjoy. See, further to yesterday's video, right? The young people of Liverpool, young Scousers, to embrace the new universal culturalist community the Proponents have planned for our glorious city. You have to sacrifice your Scouse heritage and the Scouse legacy rightfully belongs to future generations of Scousers, right? There's no other way of putting this. That is it in a nutshell, right? You have to sacrifice Scouse heritage, the Scouse legacy. And like I said yesterday, they are priceless. But I don't believe the good people, especially young people here in Liverpool, are going to sacrifice our Scouse heritage, Scouse legacy for cultural change. Cultural change is euphemism for the end of Scouse culture. That's what it means, like it did in the East End of London, right? Look at the East End of London. There you go, right? You see, the East End of London took about 50 years to change, irreversibly change. The reason why is there was 50,000 new arrivals coming in then. And they were going all around the country, they were getting spread about the country. Whereas now, there's about 1 million coming in, but there's nowhere to spread them across the country because everywhere else is full. There's only here they can come, and that's where they are coming, here to our glorious city. So we will change a lot faster, right, than places like the East End of London, part of Birmingham, Oldham, Blackburn, Bradford, so on. We're going to change a lot quicker, ladies and gentlemen, because, like I've said, the numbers coming in then were a fraction to what's coming in now, right? There's something near to 1 million if you count those coming across the channel, right? Something about 1 million. And like I said, given there's nowhere to spread them around the country anymore because all them places are full, they're coming here, right? And they're bringing a culture they're not forsaken, incompatible with our Scouse culture. That's there for all to see. And so that's why, as I've said, long term, cultural change poses a threat to our unique Scouse character, traditions and cultural identity. The proponents of cultural change, those who remain silent, those I rightfully call out: Ian Byrne, MP for West Derby, Refugees Welcome, Dan Card, MP for Walton, Diversity or Strength Baloney, and many others. They are quite happy our Scouse culture being replaced by a new universal culturalist culture, community. I said that right. Bear with me, it's very loud. So they're quite happy. Ian Byrne, Dan Card, Liam Robinson, head of Liverpool City Council, councillor for Kensington and Fairfield, and many others, Paula Barr, Kim Johnson, right, Liam Thorpe, Liverpool Echo reporter. They're all quite happy with our Scouse culture being replaced by a new universal culturalist one, right? Our community, our Liverpool Scouse community then being changed irreversibly, where there's no changing it back. They're quite happy, they must be, because they're remaining silent regarding what is happening here in our city, right? You see, you can see the change underway, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't fit in here in our glorious city with our Scouse community, right? Small amounts, yeah, that wouldn't have mattered, right? Whether or not they wanted to embrace our Scouse ways or not, that would not have mattered because it wouldn't have impacted the bigger community, right? But what's happening now is there's too many coming in, right? And they're not forsaking the culture they brought with them, they're imposing it upon our Scouse culture. Again, that's there for all to see, it's not me making it up, right? Let's just see Uzi with Jimi Hendrix. I think he's kneeling down there. They're all quite good, by the way, right? You see, if I go down to McDonald's then, they'll be there tomorrow. So I stay here now, ladies and gentlemen. I don't move, you know. Plus, as I say, enjoy, right? So, that's basically where we are, ladies and gentlemen. The proponents of cultural change. They want to replace our Scouse culture with a new, universal, culturalist one, right? You see, the culture in the East End of London is mainly a Bangladeshi one, right? Indian one, Pakistani one, right? What's happening now here in our city is too many are coming in that adhere to many different cultures, many different nationalities, right? That's the difference, you see. And so that, okay mate, that can only lead to cultural chaos, right? Where our Scouse culture will be relegated at the back somewhere, right? And it's all right to say, well, when's this happening, Joe? You know, come on, our city's a big city. It hasn't changed that quick. It hasn't changed that much that quick. Yeah, but in 5 or 10 years' time it will have done. And 5 to 10 years' time, in the big scheme of things, right? That's nothing, right? It is a blinky eyelid in the big scheme of things. And as I've said, when the places like the East End of London and many other unique places are being culturally changed, there is 50,000 new arrivals coming into the country, and they were getting spread across the country, so you didn't really notice them as such, right? Until about 50 years of this continual tide of new arrivals, then communities started to change, right? But what's happening here, it's not going to take 50 years like it did these other places, because as I've said, there's not 50,000 coming in now, there's near 1 million, and there's nowhere else to disperse them, because everywhere else is full. The only place they can come is here, like which they are. Like I've said, there are too many different nationalities, different cultures coming into our city, right? And that don't get on with one another, have got nothing in common with one another, let alone their Scouse hosts. And long term, that's going to be disastrous. It can only be that. Now, if someone's got another take on this, let me know, right? If I've missed something, let me know. As I've said, I'll come down here, I'll do a new video. Listen, I got all that wrong, you know, regarding cultural change, right? The best thing since sliced bread, want more of it. I will, you know I will, I'll come down here and admit I was wrong, right? But I'm not wrong, you know I'm not wrong, right? Because the proof's in the pudding. How can I be wrong? The proof is in the pudding in the East End of London, right? Large parts of Birmingham, the rest of London, Bradford, Oldham, Blackburn, Telford, Halifax, Rotherham, ad nauseum, right? The proof is in the pudding, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, being in possession, metaphorically speaking, of a crystal ball, we know what's on the way, how it unfolds, and the end result. We would be mad, literally mad, as a great man once said, to ignore the writing on the wall, right? But I don't believe the good people are going to ignore the writing on the wall. They can see what's happening, they know what's on the way, and they can see it unfolding. And this is where you lot, the proponents of cultural change, who want to change our culture to a new universal culturalist one, or should I say they want to change our Scouse community to a new universal culturalist community. No roots, no past, no history, right? No connection to the city, let alone our forefathers who sacrificed, right? Sacrificed, okay sir, sacrificed for us, ladies and gentlemen. We can't just throw their sacrifice away, right? And also, like I've said, the Scouse legacy, that's rightfully ours. Our children, our grandchildren, and all those amazing Scousers yet to be born. We have right on our side, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen the mess cultural change has inflicted upon many communities across the city. Let's not let it do the same here. That's why Joe Owens is down here, right? And I will continue to come down to Church Street, the heart of Liverpool city centre, to deliver the awful truth to the good people of Liverpool. I'm going to call time now, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting really, really busy now, but remember, okay sir, say no to cultural change, yes to Scouse pride. Shout it out loud, Scouse and proud. Okay, thank you.